one thing that I know about life, maybe it's a few things, but I must put out there and let it be known that the reality is what's in the dark always come into the light. A lot of times we don't even realize that we got people that talk behind our back. We have things that's going on in this world that we just don't understand and why it's happening, but behind doors, such as people, you know, you already know, in general, this was happening behind your back, what's happening in the dark. It was just happening, and then we just now getting caught onto it. This thing about life, I know for sure, is a thing called karma. Whatever you put out there, good or bad, will always come back to you 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, good or worse. And this is one of the reasons why I always say, work on everything that you have to do, inside and out, to be better, to focus on, you know, doing the right thing, and great things will come to you. Alright, before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Today, got some news. Not the greatest news, but all I can say is just that this is a part of life, you know. I didn't really expect that, you know, certain things to happen. It's not anything that has to do with me. It's a certain individual. But where I'm going with this, in the beginning of the video, where I was telling you, a lot of things was going on, and I did not really realize. Oh no, this person is just holding up in the camera. I apologize, y'all. I was just doing a video. For some reason, I'm sure you've seen in the previews, this guy, he just kept on, every time I moved the video, I mean, the camera, he kept on coming. He seen me looking at him. You know what I mean? That's people for you, but this is a public place, so I can't really do anything but just move away, right? But I always say this. There's a certain individual that was doing something, and truth came out, and I heard that news that happened, you know, this weekend, but couldn't really put my head into it. But I got everything and all the information, and boom, 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 right? But where I'm going with this is this: certain things happen, and we have no control over it, and that's life. I always say this. I always focus on the good. I always say this, that I'm not no saint. I'm always working on myself, and I'm doing the best that I can to be the best version of myself. And I always learned, and I understood that, you know what? When you do bad, bad will always come back to you worse. When you do good, good and great things will always come back to you even better. And in life, we got so many people that are just throwing their lives away just for an instant gratification, anything, just so they can just fulfill their needs or wants. And it could be, and a lot of times is in a bad way. I'm not the one to judge. I'm not here to judge anyone, but I always say this: I always seek for the man above to show me the way. Without him, there is no me. Without him, I will not eat. Without him, I will not. Without him, anything that I desire or want, I'm not capable of getting that. And one of the things that I seek is clarity. I seek to have, emotional intelligence. I work on myself every day. But you see what's going on in the world. And usually, like, I'm a kind of person, I could just I see things, I hear things, and I just let it go. But these times right now, it's just like, bam. I'm like, wow, how can this person do that? How can this happen? But I'm learning that whatever is going on in your life, it only make you stronger. You know? So it's like, when people talk behind your back, you may not know that they're talking behind your back, but eventually you'll hear that they're talking behind your back. But guess what? When people come to you with bad intentions and they say things with bad intentions to you, they'll always come back to you. They'll always come back to them. I apologize. They'll always come back to them because you know you meant well, you know you meant good, and you didn't seek to do anyone any harm. But in this life that we live in now, we just gotta stay strong. We gotta stay strong and move out the way. And if anybody trying to do any harm to you or trying to do any harm in general, they'll pay for the price. I always say this: what goes around comes around. And this is one of the things that we're living in now. We're seeing in these times now that when people are doing really bad and they were doing bad, for example, there are scandals, there are scamming that's going around. And we're seeing this every day that a lot of people are getting caught. We're seeing this in the news. Now, I'm not the kind of person like to watch the news and reiterate what's going on and then saying that, hey, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. But I always say this in life, and we're seeing this in the title, that's what you're just saying. In the title, what I'm talking about, what's in the dark always come back in the light. And it's crazy. For us as individuals that are doing good, we're going to continue to get blessings. We're going to continue to get blessings. But it's just crazy how right now we're looking all over the news. We're hearing things that's happening in our lives where so and so got caught doing this. That person was doing this and this happened to him. God is not here to play with anyone. I'm not here to bring up God, and don't get me wrong. There's a million things I could talk about him, see how good he is, but one of the things that I can say about him is that he don't play. He don't play. So if you know that you're doing wrong behind doors, not that that's anybody's business, get yourself right. Get yourself right. Because there's a thing called life. It'll come back and bite you if you're doing bad. And then when you get caught doing whatever you're doing, there's a price to pay for it. Yes, God forgives. He'll forgive you, but there's something and there's a price that he'll make you pay before he can give you the life that you feel like you should desire. You ever look at it this way? I look at it this way. There's people that did crimes. They went to prison. Now, I'm not saying that prison is a good thing. I don't wish that on anyone. But you ever realize when they go to prison, they lose everything? They lose everything. And when they go to jail, they go to prison, and they just realize that, hey, like they see how what it's like to have nothing. Things happen to them in there, They get clarity. They see what they did. They had so much time to think. And when they get back in the real world, they have no choice to do good and to work on doing good things. Now, I can't break it down to you everything that's going on because I don't know. I haven't been to prison before at all, and not looking forward to it. But when you do things not a part of the law will make you pay for it. And this is the times that we live in now. So I'll say this: get yourself right with God, spiritually, whatever you can to do to make sure that you can do good. Because guess what? Like I said, what's in the dark will always come back into the light. Alright, this is the end of the video. I apologize. It's so much distraction. As you can see, I'm in Soho right now. I had a few things to do, some errands, and I had to drop a video, but it isn't the way I would love to explain it, but it was a message. Alright, so again, please like, share, and subscribe, and also in the comment below, comment pin to the top, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Alright, again, comment pin to the top in the description below, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Alright, again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.